Hi, I'm Paul Puopolo, number 28 for the Hawks. I reckon you should put me on your bench. I'll be pretty good value there. Dream team. Oh, stuff the good value for you on your bench. Hi, I'm Paul Puopolo, 28 for the Hawks. Dream team's all right with me. Dream team's, oh yeah. Is that right?
Dream team's alright with me. Dream team's alright. Oh yeah. I'm Roy. I coach Destroy. This is Warn Dog.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
This is Calvinator.
Coach of the Calvinator.
And I just want to say thank you to Paul Puopolo. Today doing our awesome introduction. That's
good,
actually some of our finest work.
Absolutely sensational. He was a ripper. He was a champion. Now we need to send out the message for people to get an intro for us because we've run out.
Yeah.
We don't have one for our next episode. So if you can send us one in, we will give you, if you can be the one that gets on next episode, give you a prospectus which has been signed there by Sam Mitchell.
Oh.
Defaced.
That's a bit hard.
How did he even get his hands on that?
I don't know. He took it out of my hands and just signed it.
What made him
We wanted Hodgie. There you go. So I'll do it.
But anyway, it's
Anyway,
nearly better than having nothing.
try to win that. Send that into us.
Alright boys, the NAB Cup is on and it's a great time to learn a bit. Okay, it's a good pre-season. Anything you've learnt, Warren?
The rules are pretty crap for the round
They
one.
are very, yeah.
Apart from that though, the Gold Coast players, you've got to get on. They are worth their weight in gold.
Oh, couldn't see that one coming.
Yeah, no.
Could you have too many of them on your bench, really?
No, definitely not. Probably, just fill your bench full of them.
I know.
They're going to make a heap of
almost
cash
at
and can score.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Mate?
Well, I learnt that the guns are still the guns. Your Montagnas, your Boyd, your Bartel. You're going to have to pay top dollar for them, but they are pumping out some whooping numbers and, get what you paid for. D-Roy.
All I've learned is that every time a NAB Cup game is on, I break the new interchange rule. I've got more freaking ins and outs than... what's the limit these days? Even if it's 80 or something, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Well and truly gone. Using up my trades early.
Here at the moment with Stevie Gilham from the Hawthorn Hawks, and he's been having a massive crack already at Dream Team because he's a Dream Team superstar. Now, Gilly, what have you got so far in your Dream Team?
Mate, got to look after a few of the Hawks boys. Of course, Buddy's a good scorer, and Hodgie. Hopefully, he can come down back with us and score a few points this year. And a few of the new recruits actually. Isaac Smith, I reckon, is a good buy. Potential to play a few games this year. I reckon for the Dream Teamers out there, and Cam Bruce, probably one that's probably flown under the radar, and looking for him to float across half back and go through the midfield and pick up a ton of kicks.
Excellent. All right, now we want to look at a couple of these mature age rookies. You said Isaac Smith. Do you reckon he's a chance to play round one?
I don't want to just claim it here right now in Launceston on our community camp, but no, we'll see. Potential's there. He's fit and healthy, so he's every chance. As long as he gets through the pre-season and gets a kick in the NAB series, then he's one to watch for sure.
Yep. I got one here, Dog. Now, your form in the past hasn't been great.
No.
You actually averaged something about 49 last year in Dream Team.
Yeah, not happy about that.
What are you going to do this year to make it a little bit different, turn things around, to sell yourself right now?
Yeah, look, I've really got to just stat up really and kick the footy more. I tend to handball a lot, so and I reckon real cheap way is to just play on from the goal square, get a few more kick-ins, just kick the ball long, don't turn it over, and just get more stats, and hopefully squeeze down and kick some goals. Kick the goal down at Aurora last year, so crowd erupted, so get down for a bit more glory down the forward line.
Have a word to the coaches and get them to push up the ground a bit as well. Now there's another guy that we need to talk about. Good luck saying his name.
Puopolo.
Puopolo. All right, how's he going?
Bruce will have fun with that, I reckon.
Getting the game?
Really good. He's been really impressive. He's a mature age recruit from Norwood in the SANFL, and he's a little pocket dynamo. Might play out of a back pocket or something like that, and just takes the game on. His best game would sort of look something like bouncing down the wing and delivering it up forward and stopping his opponent. Small dangerous forward. So definitely another one like Isaac who could come in and ready-made to play.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Gilly. Now, hopefully your dream team season personally is pretty good, but for your team, what do you reckon? What are your aims for your own team? What's your team name, by the way?
Well, there's been a few over the journey, but you know, something to do with Gilly. You guys could actually maybe give me some name I should run with if you want me to incorporate the show, or
people could stick something in the comments and see what we could have there. It'd be quite interesting to have a look.
I want to hear from the viewers out there what I should name my team, and I'll look forward to that. But yeah, something to do with the Hawks or Gilly, or I used to get called Splinter or something like that. So we'll see how we go.
Magnificent. All right, mate. Well, thank you very much for that. Good luck this year, and yeah, probably don't pick him in your team unless he starts showing something more than 49 points per game. Thanks. Thank you very much there, Stevie G. You're a champion. Good to see that he can take the piss out of himself too, that he can't score. Yeah, anyway, as he said, he needs a new team name for Dream Team. We want to know from you guys. We've tried thinking of some team names. We've got nothing. Calvin's tried a couple.
I've got a couple.
Oh, God.
G-Spot, G-Train, OG, MCG. I can be here all day.
We want it from you. We want it from you, and put it in the YouTube comments so that we can have a look at them there, and we'll have a look through them. Stevie G will have a look himself and try to pick a team. And if you get selected, you will win a prospectus. But this one isn't signed by anyone. It's worth more. Well, we might sign it. That'd make it go through the roof.
I reckon.
We'll see it on eBay in a couple of weeks, I reckon. Well, thanks. Yeah. Comment. Get onto it. Thanks, Oprah.
DT Australia. Okay, what we're going to do now is pick a NAB Cup hype team. We wouldn't necessarily pick them in our team at the end of the NAB Cup, but you know they're doing some pretty special things at the moment. So these are who we'd
on the radar.
Select. Yeah, they're on the radar. Ooh. Now, someone like Goddard, I wouldn't care if he was out there playing pin the cocktail salve on Del Sando for 1 point. I would still just put him in my team. I would not care. But a hype player that I'm talking about is like your Jack Grimes.
Oh,
lots of talk about him. He's backed it up with scores of 46 and 39. You'd lock him in.
Kicking to himself out of fullback as well. That was good. Yeah,
that was bloody brilliant. Another hype player, life member of Destroy actually, Darren Milburn, knocked out of 55 for only, he had 14 touches.
Yeah.
He's smashing it still. Oh, Milburn. So they're my high players. I'd lock them in. Also, I'll do the rucks while I'm on a roll. Coxie. Unbelievable he was. He knocked up a 62 and he looked like Coxie of old. He's going to go on average over 100 again, I reckon.
Easy. Magnificent.
Yep, that's me done.
All right, I'm down here at Aurora Stadium at the moment. We've just watched the Hawks intra-club game with Emma Quayle, who we all know from The Age and also the writer of the fabulous book, The Draft, probably one of the best footy books going around. So get on that if you haven't already. Now, Emma, who impressed you today down here in the intra-club game?
Yeah, there are a few players who did pretty well. I like Jordan Lyle playing up at full forward. He took a few good marks and kicked a couple of goals, and he might be one who's ready to take the next step and get a spot in the side. Paul Puopolo, one of the hardest names to say in football already, but he was good. He played in the back pocket, was feisty, had a real go, laid a few tackles, so he might be one who jumps in there pretty quickly, being a bit older. And then there's a few, I guess, who've been at Hawthorn for a couple of years and might just be ready to sneak in there. Brendan Whitecross was good early. Luke Bruce, Punky Bruce, Punky Brewster, kicked a couple of goals and did a few things. So we always talk about the new additions. Will Isaac Smith get a game and those sorts of players, but it might be a few who've been there 2 or 3 years that are ready to do something. Yeah,
excellent. Now, from some of the other clubs, you've been following the rookies massively over the last few years. Who do you think might be able to step up from other clubs?
I haven't had a complete look at it yet, but you'd certainly look at some of those Gold Coast players. The kids that they signed as 17-year-olds have snuck under the radar a little bit. They didn't get talked up in the lead up to last year's draft, obviously not being in it. So, you know, Maverick Weller and Luke Russell, Brandon Matera, they're going to have to play games, and then I guess it's just a balance of how many do you want in your side in 1 year. So, you know, I guess I'd sort of tend to look at who's had a few injuries and who might be able to give the young kids a go early on in the season. So someone like Sean Atley, a late first round pick at North Melbourne, you'd think would get some games. Essendon will look to play a few of their younger kids. So yeah, I'll have to have a more complete look and see who's going cheaply, but Max Bailey's probably another one I didn't mention from Hawthorn today, who, you know, obviously is coming back from 3 knees and you'd think would be a pretty cheap price. So I'll be having a look at him and see from there.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Emma. You're an absolute champion with all your rookie advice. You're an absolute machine. Book, get it. One of the best books I've read. Don't read many books either.
He don't.
No, he doesn't.
and follow her on Twitter. She'll give you plenty of info too. Calvin, we want your midfielders from our hype team.
I shall deliver them. I shall deliver. Bartel smashed out 58 and 37 already. He's smoking. Another guy, Brent Stanton. He top scored in his first game, had 54, and he second top scored in the next game, he had 43, and that was behind another guy there, Montagna.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the other guy is Mazungu. Mazungu, and I speak this way because he is a Frenchman.
Is he?
Is he? He's from... You told me he was from France.
Anyway. Fremantle.
Anyway, he had 22 and 45 in his 2 games, and he's a lock-in dual position player. Dog?
All right, forward line. Now, these all pretty much came from the Sunday game.
Yeah.
Stevie Johnson played one of them for 70 points. He had 4 goals, 12 touches, 4 tackles, smashing it. He's not getting much love at the moment, but I'd be putting him in at the moment.
Yep.
Jared Grant in the first game, must have been against North Melbourne. He had a 69 there, so that was pretty big for him. Only 300 grand. Geez, you're a funny man. And finally, on the bench, but I reckon there'll be a lot of coaches like me that are trying to find a place for Cameron Richardson on their ground. He smacked out a 57 and a 44.
That's ridiculous.
Bloody sensational.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, there's another big one to think about. Far out, there's so many rookies. It's awesome.
Hello there, Albert Lord here, PhD, DT. Now, I don't often get angry, but something has really peeved me off. Usually it's just when my dream team players go bad that I get mad, but this is far, far worse. Apparently there's a fraud out there. There is a man called Dr. Dream Team claiming to have a PhD in AFL. Everybody knows I'm the only PhD DT around this place, unless of course he's PhD DH. That stands for head. Lordy one. Fake PhD, none.
Okay, thanks heaps for watching. Now make sure you stay tuned to our website because it's absolutely pumping at the moment. Get on the comments, anything you hear, or if you go and watch a game, just put the info in there. Everyone's loving the comments at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Also, don't forget you can win one of 2 prospectuses. One by sending in a intro, try to make it a good one. See if they can be as good as Paul Puopolo. And and also the Stephen Gilham name. Put that in the YouTube comments. Brilliant.
Cool. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching. There'll be another episode up before round 1 actually kicks off. Till then, keep an eye on it. See you later.
Good luck.